I mean, follow my socials.
Hi beautiful people, July 17th, Granbelm, this time complete. Magical mecha, a bit more shojo. Why are you raising your... Light spoilers. My opinion of this first episode was not wonderful, and yes, this is technically a slightly different episode because I had seen the first 10 minutes already, but if anything, my opinion of this anime got worse. In those first 10 minutes, it seems to me, they took out some stuff from the action scenes to make them faster. The scenes I have seen look a little slower. The details I'm noticing more, the weapon coming out, the armor closing around, maybe they were there and I didn't notice, but it is a little conflicting to me because they are not exactly necessary, but I do think it's a nice touch. So I don't know if I prefer the scenes as I saw them before or now, but it doesn't matter if they were there or not. The execution is still pretty clumsy, and I think they kind of know this because the announcement for the second episode at the end basically says, hey, we're going to explain the story a little better. One of the reasons why my opinion went down is that watching the opening, I saw some lazy stuff. The ending animation, even more so. The ending is one image. The little bit of characterization the main character and her friend get does work well, not enough to make me care for them, but I did find it more believable. And this anime does suffer a little from trying to establish everything instead of establishing a little and developing a little. Yes, like Joshi Kosei. I don't know if it's an influence of shoujo and the world having to be fully formed. The world doesn't have to be fully formed, it has to be believable. And I still don't like the chibi robots. There's a reason why our bodies have longer arms and legs. There's a reason why heavier people have more difficulty doing certain stuff. So if you're going to build up these giant machines, you would think you understand the basic of physics. Eggs are round because they don't move around. That being said, the magic was beautiful. I like that there is a machinery in the magic. They don't come out and say, this is technomancy, but you do see the cogwheels in the middle of that machine thing. So it doesn't feel like, I want to do something. And the designs of the characters honestly vary a little too much in quality. The ninja has a dress with light parts to have a nude illusion. The angry one has to show a bikini top? Really? Huh. And that really doesn't work if the rest of her outfit is a pajama. Unless, of course, you're thinking your audience is... Oh, there's one interesting design. Her birds becoming weapons like the one she uses. But let the rocks roll. There really isn't much to add here. The original video says pretty much everything. The fighting is a little more elaborate, but I think they waste so much time. If you want to have an elaborate fight, you don't have to have two fights in the same episode. If you want to have two fights in the same episode, they don't have to have all the details possible. She is going to be a mage that doesn't know she's a mage, which is a different trope from the one in the first analysis I did. But it's still just a trope. And if they made that robot appearing look grander, I think it would have been way better. It's funny when she can't read, but you don't have to show her standing around. Yeah, it's a funny face. Make her try to read. Move the damn eyes. It's an interesting moment when she has that on her eyes because she finally can move her robot. But it takes so long. This is the moment when she's going to basically use way more power than you would expect. So basically she just has brute force. If you're going to show her smart, take your time and show her thinking. If you're going to show her as having brute force, just do it. If it takes too long, it goes against the notion that she's just naturally strong. She just needs to have a moment where she snaps into it and then she starts doing it, even if she has to have a moment later where she thinks, how was I able to do this? But that's it. What did you think of this episode? Leave it on the comments and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
And if you enjoyed it, please like, share, sub to the channel, and hit that bell.
It doesn't work if the rest of his outfit is a pajama.